while June of 2020 is coming by, there is a question in our heads right now that is currently not answered, is that, aside from the whole question of who this ARMS character could be, there is another question, is that, what kind of content would they actually bring? Like, if the ARMS character is going to be released, what content would he actually have? Like, would the character pretty much have, like, a stage? Obviously a stage, but how many music tracks they would be, and what spirits they would have, what kind of Mii costumes, and possibly a new mode somehow. Well, guys, I'm actually here for that, and in today's video, I'm here to predict the possible content for Smash Bros. Ultimate's 8.0 update. Yes, guys, this is pretty much the 8.0 update of Ultimate right now, because Byleth was obviously 7.0, Terry Bogard was 6.0, and from there on out, the bonus character of Piranha Plant is pretty much from 2.0. So this is obviously going to be the 8.0 update, and I've done this before in my channel, starting with Banjo and Kazooie, predicting its 6.0 update right here, and also Terry Bogard with its 6.0. No, wait, that's 5.0, and that one, and Terry is 6.0. So, and though my predictions may be wrong, so please keep in mind, and this is only my speculations. So with all that out of the way, let's just get straight into it. So nothing much to say about this whole prediction, because there's rarely anything I know about it. The fighter is obviously the ARMS fighter, and it is currently unknown, and it's not been answered yet. We know it's ARMS, and we just do not know who the fighter is. I did actually make the symbol of ARMS of what it would look like, kind of like the whole, kind of has like a bit of a globe, and then has an A right there with a lightning strike. I actually find it neat, to be honest. That would be a good Smash symbol. Come on, a series really cannot be represented without its symbol. Come on. Like, Joker, Persona 5 pretty much has the Phantom Thief logo. Banjo has the Jiggies and all that. But anyways, the stage right here is pretty much the ARMS stage. It is also not have been answered. But here's a fun speculation right now. My speculation for the stage is that the stage is actually depends on what music you choose. And it's kind of similar to Joker's Mementos, where you pretty much choose Persona 4 stage and they pretty much change the layout of it. Think of it as that, except it could change the entire background and aesthetic and whole atmosphere of the ARMS stage. And speaking of the music, I did actually came out with a lot of music for ARMS. That's kind of a bit too much, but let's be honest, Terry has like 50 of them, while Hero pretty much has 2 from each. But anyways, there's pretty much music from Springman's team to Ribbon Girl's theme, and so I kind of decided to choose all 15 characters' themes because the music right there is pretty much a banger, especially the other musics like Headlock, you know, that one final boss and all that one boss from the ARMS where you do the Grand Prix and all that. Yeah, that thing. And there's pretty much a lot, and I really don't want to go any further because I don't want to be another Terry situation. But anyways, now we're going to the spirits. Now the fighter spirit is kind of tough. I did guess what spirits they would be from Banjo and Kazooie and Terry's, but I'm not entirely sure about ARMS, because the only ARMS spirits that is actually not a fighter spirit I chose is Biff, which is pretty much the referee. We're not putting Biff as a character. You have no idea how extremely broken Biff is. The Cell is pretty much kind of one of the, it's pretty much on that one mode where you fight 100 cells. Think of it as like 100 man Smash, except it's just black helixes, I really don't know how to describe that mode, honestly. I don't usually go to that mode in ARMS that much. Headlock is, I also put like stars to represent the class they're in. Bip is pretty much like a novice. The Cell is pretty much like an advance. Headlock is pretty much the only one who is pretty much a legend. I can't come up with the fighter spirit because, like I said, it's unknown of who this ARMS fighter is. And I'm not gonna list any modes because, honestly, I kind of think Home Run Contest could be the possible last mode, possibly the last mode. Some people speculate that Sakurai said that Home Run Contest is pretty much the last mode of Ultimate. And when he said pretty much, that means it's not the last mode. Honestly, I actually not entirely sure about that, but if there's any new mode right now, I would personally want, like, I don't know, like, Target Smash to return, maybe Race to the Finish, you know, that one mini game in Melee. Yeah, remember, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like that's like everyone's, like, favorite thing about classic mode of Melee, because pretty much Race to the Finish. But anyways, also the Shock Bomb and the Fire Bomb and the fans. Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know why I put fans in there. I just kind of ran out of ideas of what spirits they would pretty much put. And now for the interesting one, the Mii costumes. Now, I was only able to come up with 3 Mii costumes because, I mean, I was able to guess what happened with Terry's with the whole, like Ryu Zakazaki. You know, I actually was able to guess who that Mii Brawler costume is, and I already expected that. We didn't get any retro Mii costumes for, like, Banjo and Kazooie, surprisingly. I mean, we got from games from Retro and Modern with Sans and the Pokemon Train and the Team Rocket Grunt and all that. But this one, I just only came in with 3. Like, Headlock is pretty much kind of like a hat. I mean, because keep in mind, if Headlock is pretty much on the fighter's head and arms, that means it could grow 4 additional arms, so that makes 6 packs to punch and all that. And I would imagine Headlock as being like the fighters of ARMS Final Smash, or maybe not. Maybe it could just be the Rush. It could be just be Rush Final Smash. I actually have no idea. And the Mii Sword Fighter is the Hollow Knight, and I get Hollow Knight is a really interesting character. I haven't played Hollow Knight before, but do you guys recommend Hollow Knight to me? Because I heard it's a good game, though. Plus, I would give it some music as well. And I get Hollow Knight's a good character, but honestly, we had so many characters who are indie characters being represented without a fighter. Shantae as a spirit, Shovel Knight as an assist trophy, Sans and Cuphead as a Mii costume, while Cuphead is like having its own spirits. And Nintendo, Sakurai, one question: where's the Undertale Spirit event? Like, I've been waiting for it for a while now. I mean, honestly, I actually have a friend who really talks Undertale a lot. But anyways, and the Mii Gunner is just a surprise. Like, a surprise Mii Gunner. Kind of what they pretty much did with Sans and Cuphead. Because you know how Sakurai really likes to surprise us fans with literal memes and games that is actually successful, like Cuphead and Undertale. And I would imagine his Mii Gunner to be something, or maybe not. Maybe the surprise, like, indie character could possibly be a Mii Brawler or Mii Sword Fighter. I mean, I would expect, like, a Freddy Fazbear Mii costume and all that. Yeah, remember Five Nights at Freddy's. Or maybe Hollow Knight. I mean, like I said, Hollow Knight could be a Mii costume as well. There's a lot of indie characters I really like the name. Maybe Hat Kid as a Mii Sword Fighter. And I get Hat Kid's a good character, but honestly, that's just my opinion. And that's kind of about it, guys. There's pretty much nothing I can really talk about aside from the music, spirits, and Mii costumes. The stage and fighter was kind of the toughest one because, keep in mind, because if they actually chose characters like Min Min, then they had to choose the Ramen Bowl as their stage. If they chose Ribbon Girl, then they had to choose Ribbon Disco. I can't remember the name. And if they chose like Max Brass, then they had to choose Sky Arena. It's kind of a tough thing, really. So that's pretty much it for the predicting of what could possibly be in Smash Ultimate's 8.0 update and what content they would serve. So let me know all that below in the comment section below of what you think of this. Do you like agree with my own picks? Do you kind of agree with the Mii costumes or the music I chose? And once again, let me know which ARMS character you want for Smash Brothers and what stage you wouldn't want for the ARMS character. To me personally, it could just be Spring Man with its Spring Stadium, or Ribbon Girl with the Ribbon Disco. I really still can't remember the name. But if you really kind of want me to, then I guess I would choose Min Min with her Ramen Bowl stage, because honestly, Min Min's stage is kind of pretty much like a Smash Bros. Vibe in it. It pretty much has like a Smash Bros. Stage feeling. So I would honestly see Min Min right now, and she's pretty much one of the popular choices, along with Max Brass and Twintail. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Remember this, once a legend, always a legend.